Hello, everybody. Today is the birthday of Bertie Ahern, who is Taoiseach of Ireland at the turn of the century. And there's an interesting anecdote about a visit that he made to the British government when Robin Cook was Foreign Secretary in 1997. And the story goes that Bertie Ahern arrived at the Foreign Office and was about to enter Robin Cook's office when he realised that there was a picture of Oliver Cromwell hanging on the wall. And the story goes that he refused to go in until the picture of Cromwell was removed. Well, he denies subsequently having refused to go in, but he does say that he found the picture of Cromwell on the wall thoroughly offensive because the way Cromwell treated Ireland during the Protectorate was brutal and horrific. Irish people were sent abroad to work on plantations, more than 50,000 of them. Huge numbers were slaughtered, and at the Battle of Drogheda, when Oliver Cromwell was in charge, the whole garrison was slaughtered when they were defeated. Oliver Cromwell was very much opposed to the Irish because they, in 1641, after the victory of the Protectorate over Charles I's forces, the Irish came in behind the Royalists, and so this was a revenge attack by Oliver Cromwell, and the way he treated Ireland between 1649 and 1653 was brutal, violent and thoroughly oppressive. Not surprising that Bertie Ahern didn't want to be in a room where Oliver Cromwell was on the wall, and indeed to this day there is a traditional Irish curse: may the curse of Cromwell be upon you. I was led to think, when I read this anecdote, about the problem of dealing with horrific things that have happened in the past. And I was reminded of the way in which in South Africa the history was dealt with by Bishop Tutu and his Justice and Peace Reconciliation Unit. The idea that people came and told their stories about how they had experienced oppression by the white population, and those who had perpetrated those injustices came and offered an apology. And there was this working through the pain of this period of political oppression. No such thing has happened between the Irish people and Oliver Cromwell. So it's not surprising that the pain remains. But it led me to think about what we do when we've been deeply hurt or badly betrayed by somebody. How do we deal with that? And maybe we need to learn perhaps from the Truth and Justice process that depends upon both sides being allowed to say how they feel about it and how they experienced it, and the person, the group that are responsible for the oppression, being given the opportunity to apologise. That's often the way forward. It's very hard to set up often in personal situations where divisions have grown because of things done in the past, but it's perhaps what we need to do is look and see if we can find a way of moving forward in that direction so that healing can come where there has been tremendous pain.